shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Cincinnati Bengals. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
Oh, he decided to keep it in there, huh?
Oh, yeah. All right, guys, let me show you. Oh, yeah, Connor, we've been getting in this Madden 22 for like a week. Oh, shit.
Oh, it stopped because I'm on the screen. There we go.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Oh.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early.
You talking all that shit, and I'm gonna shut that shit right the fuck down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run, Cook. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. He'll be back at the 36. He'll lose
my workhorse. I'm gonna shut that shit right the fuck down. Right on down.
Play action now. Cousins. It's throw incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that.
I gotta put out the cigarette. Fuck it. Gotta put out the cigarette.
I should be broadcasting now, Count. All right.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Cousins.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 45.
Yeah, let me
this
have
will
that.
be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. They give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. On 3rd down, Mixon. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run it here with Pirine. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Now it's Burrow. Looking inside, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
McPherson's kick is good.
And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0.
Uh-oh, you open the soda.
The opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
From the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Yeah, points and shit. Like the coach, bro. I'll take the 3, come back and see it.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They threw an interception. The first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
On 3rd down, Cousins completes it to the fullback, Ham. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Officially, that'll work. It's just a 28-yard punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Burrow. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot.
He felt like an old dude.
Not his
he
intended
felt like
target.
old
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Throwing, Cousins. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
No, sir. Seen that shit. Seen that
3-yard
shit.
loss. 4th down now.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And this one's not close. Not even close. Short and to the right. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So a bit of a weird kick there.
And the fact that I know that you can't make field goals, I'm going to exploit the hell out of it.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. Yeah. And this one winds up in empty possession.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Three 0 after one.
You got 3
Sports.
We say?
Yeah, 3
points. Good gain on first. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now Joe Mixon. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Fake to Mixon and now look to throw. He's going to air one out. man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for Cincinnati. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Mixon. And he is in. Touchdown,
in there.
Bengals. Joe Mixon, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Don't make me go. I gotta go for 2-point conversion.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This taken in at the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Play fake. Cousins.
Thank you, sir.
That's into double coverage and intercepted.
Let me get that ball back, sir.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Taking him 6 from him, son. Let me get back, son.
He had to fit that
into
into
a
a pretty tight window over the middle. And Charles,
ball.
I think they were in
My
zone
ball.
defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
On 2nd and 11 now. Burrow escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Burrow looking to pass. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. 4th and goal, and down by a touchdown. The offense stays on the field.
That's all right. Oh, knockdown. Here we go.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. They'll buy some time right. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks,
I got you.
it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL better.
You ain't see my whole defensive line shifted that
Loss of
way.
a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Cousins. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First red zone chance now for the Vikings. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Off the play fake, Cousins. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll make it a 2nd down. Cousins. The hitter here is complete. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Going right side here, and that's complete.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Cousins.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Picked up by the former Viking.
He's gone, bro.
What happened, Harley?
He's gone, bro. He's gone, bro.
And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5.
This was almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12.
Yeah.
Well, you're talking about
They
the
gonna
6
take it.
that they were trying to get.
They were so
They
close.
gonna take
and
it.
now the 6 going the
They
other
gonna
direction.
take it.
So when you take a look at teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep them from going all the way.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll take this
That's
into
nice,
the
huh?
end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
This ain't no joke.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
Y'all niggas praying for my demise. Y'all niggas be talking about me. I can feel it when I come
Just outside
on.
the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
My boy be talking about me. That's supposed to be family. Like.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
Yeah, that little bit to your tight end, to your backfield, to all them whole ass niggas, man. Let's go.
Strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have
And I know how to.
confidence he's going to turn things around?
Yeah, it ain't gonna work. Yeah, only get you so far, then I put the clamp down.
They needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off. As a quarterback, they struggled a little bit.
Watch this.
Following
Watch
the
this.
good
Watch
run
this.
by Cook.
Okay.
Here's another 1st and 10. Now Cousins. Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
Yeah.
Completion good for 7
Yeah,
there.
push it. Yeah, push
And it'll make
it.
second
Hit him again.
down.
Hit him one more
Looked
time.
like a pretty
One more
good,
time.
safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy on the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception.
Look, he threw the touchdown. Look, you know, oh shit, he getting his brain scrambled.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
He seen them defenders. He's like, hell no.
Diagnose that one, close quickly, and help force the incompletion.
Wow, she shook the shit out that coach. Oh. No, something about shit in the group.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. The long-distance shot before break comes up empty, but now Charles flipped the script. Time for likely one more play as field position becomes an issue.
Yeah, when you talk about field position, remember, if this kick is missed, the ball comes back to where? The spot that they snapped it from. So field position becomes a factor. I think in this spot, you might also want to think about throwing the Hail Mary. You know, put the ball up in the air. Maybe you can get 6 out of it instead of 3.
Yeah, see what happens. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
The right step. What's with the Backstreet Boys over there?
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want us to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Back to Mixon on second down. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll run with Mixon. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's a give to Mixon. 88 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On 2nd down, Mixon hit, and all the ball is out.
Wow. Yeah, but he picked that bitch up. See how fast he picked that bitch up?
A teammate comes along and scoops it up.
It's
almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And now they will throw it with Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the 1st. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the 1st down.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the 1st half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this 2nd half.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side.
He failed because he sees the dude right
to
there.
work on 2nd and 4. Cousins gives way to Cook. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
He don't do no work nowhere.
Through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the 1st half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is brought down before reaching the 30. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. but more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. Incomplete, right side to Cook. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Thank you.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Mike Hilton. The 40. 20. 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
I don't want this ass whooping to upset your family.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Drake, what y'all doing over there?
Nwangu now from his end zone.
And
this return will be positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Vikings on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's brought down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know, what do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. They'll throw again. Cousins. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. Open man here is Conklin. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. On 2nd and goal, Cousins. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Cousins now.
Thank you, sir.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals will take over here at their own 12-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a carry for Pirine. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one looks like he'll throw here. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A handoff to Mixon. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now they run with Mixon, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Burrow. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation.
Hey, get the fuck out of here.
That time there was very
Get the
little. I
fuck
think they were
out of
actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And this is going to be intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
Oh, y'all had a good one, huh?
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Holly, why you so quiet,
so
huh?
This
why
one
you so quiet?
in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah.
And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field.
Yeah.
So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls,
you scored on him.
Both sides will end up
you
getting
scored
one.
on him. You didn't score on me. You didn't score on me.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Minneapolis, so long, everybody.
Yeah, he not. Hey, count 'em. Yeah, bring me some cigarettes back. So you had your good game, huh? Had me a good game too. Damn. Shit, I'm giving these Bengals a workout and shit. Yeah, I think I done found the squad. Give these Bengals stick with what worked. Yeah, hardly know 23-0 over here. Yes, sir. I get my revenge, son. Gets mine. Count and then count and watch the whole thing happen. I picked him like 5 times. He keeps trying to throw that shit in the backfield. I got somebody shooting in there to get that. Let me get that and keep it going. First time he did, I caught this shit. Yeah. Yeah. See, the thing is, he can't run with him on me. He'll break a little run here, break a little run there, but for the most part, I'm gonna shut the run. I'm checking the run. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Can y'all hear me, Nate?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, no, I was, no, this time with my phone, it ain't keep me out the chat room. Cause I could hear y'all while I was on my phone talking.
Oh, damn.
Ooh, wait. Well, that nigga was hard as hell, the goddamn beat, boy.
Who he run with? Cardinals?
Yeah, you know, the partner. I ran with the Bills.
Yeah, Hollis said he over there beat Yak. He beat Yak. He thought he could get one on you. Then he tried to get one on me. I ain't going. I ain't going. You ain't get one on me today. He ain't beat me either.
He ain't beat me yet.
Counter, what the hell you doing, Counter?
Oh, no, I had to go help my mama fix her TV. You hear me, Big Night?
Yeah, you had to help Mama's TV.
Yeah, I have her fix it.
Hey, Nate.
Yeah.
Tell your goddamn daughter, man. She looking for that blood. Fuck with me, man. I got quarter for 40 halves for goddamn 80, my nigga.
Say what now? Who said come again?
I said, tell your daughter, man, she looking for that blood. Fuck with me, man. I got some good ass prices over here.
Oh shit. Okay, you got.
I can do you a quarter for 40. I can do you a half for 80.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And you want to zip? I'll do you 140, 130.
Damn. Shit. Let me get my money right. Shit. Yeah, motherfucking prices is fucking is crazy.
You're crazy, bro.
I'm just now getting ready to finish up. I'm just now finishing up that shit too.
Word up.
Yeah, I'm just now finishing up. Got a little bud left. Got a little bud and crushed that up. It's alright.
I got some fire now, boy.
Dang, I gotta get my
And
money.
listen, your boy out there doing his thing too, though.
Oh really?
Nah, nigga, fuck me up. Nigga, fuck me up, bro.
Hmm.
Nigga said, Sally said, he talked to his man. Nigga said, yeah, man. Who that little nigga with his dreads? He said, oh, that's my little brother. He said, that nigga came out a half ounce of that in his hard from me the other night.
Damn.
Then the nigga went the next day and popped him a pound of weed.
Damn.
So he got both, but he down there. I'm like, fuck it. I might well pop me one too.
Might as well. Shit. They going for like that. Shit.
Man, right. I will pop me one too. Let me see what's going on out here. I got it to the first I just got like a few ounces and shit. And I'm like, oh, fuck it.
Shit, might as well.
Let me just try my hand. I said I wasn't gonna do it no more, but gotta get some money some kind of goddamn way.
Hey, nigga, shit.
DoorDash, I'm tired of doing that DoorDash shit, bro.
Shit, that's a worry. It'll make some money, but it'll worry the hell out you too.
It'll make some money, but it will the hell out you, bro. I got to going through my stuff the other day. Found my goddamn 2K20 disc. Put in the goddamn case. Still brand new. Cause I ain't never played this shit.
What, 2K?
My 2K20, yeah. Ain't got no scratch and bend. This still look brand new. I still got the book in it.
Damn. 2K20. Might as well get rid of that motherfucker. Okay.
One day down the line, it'll be worth something.
Might be.
One day.
And put that shit be in the museum and shit. 2K.
I ain't got my last two games. My last two games. My last two games of fucking basketball ain't been that bad neither.
Oh yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, where Savage go? He still here? He gone?
He can go take some eat.
Oh. Shit, that's what I need to do.
Nah, that way, hey. Yeah, I ate motherfucker early this morning, shit.
I done drunk up all this damn 1800. This nigga
Now
ain't
you
left
going
yet.
to the store, motherfucker?
Right. The fuck?
Bro, you in the way, bro.
He gonna go cry in the car though.
You gonna go cry in the car.
I want to try my hand on that baseball. See what that baseball do and shit. I know I'm gonna suck on that shit because I don't play that shit like that. It probably gotta have good eyesight to smack the ball. I probably ain't gonna see the ball and shit.
With that baseball shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you gotta wear your glasses on that shit, dog. It's good timing.
I know I'm gonna suck. I know I'm gonna suck. I ain't gonna jump out there trying to play nobody online. Niggas gonna be smacking the shit out the ball. Damn, man, nobody got no racing game.
You know they got cheaters back out again. And
You said cheaters?
Cheetah Gun, yeah, Cheetah's back on that thing. Cheetah Gun open that shit now.
Motherfucking cheaters. Niggas stupid as shit get caught on cheaters now and shit. Nigga, you get caught on cheaters, you wanna be on cheaters. Ain't nobody catch you. You interviewed for that shit.
Nah, my whole thing is if you cheating, and you know you cheating in your town, don't you be worried of somebody that may see that know your girl or something gonna see her and say something?
Right.
So the best thing I would do is either go to this motherfucker house, or if you gonna go pick up and go out of town. You ain't gotta go far, just go out of y'all area.
Go 40 miles out. Shit, 50 miles out. Shit, go to the next town.
You know what I'm saying? If cheaters following you, they gotta spend some money to follow your ass. Guess what? They gonna stop following your ass.
Right, they like, well,
They all,
we don't know where he went, but he went somewhere. They ain't gonna follow him but so far. If it ain't no cheat, the thing is, he didn't think cheaters was following him. You see, that's his first thought for thinking. Thinking.
You gotta remember, look, Cheetahs was out in the 90s. That shit been gone. This is 2022. He's just not starting back up. He started last year.
The next motherfucker gonna get shot again. Nigga, keep playing with motherfuckers. Man.
They gonna get hurt, boy. Niggas be going to jail on this motherfucker. I done seen them like the females up too. One female called her boyfriend cheating, and she was pushing on and slapped him, and the police was walking up when she slapped him.
That's assault.
Yeah, right.
Him too. Goddamn it. Some me too. Him too. You like you too? Yeah, me too. Let that bitch hit you all she want. First time you pick your hand up there, act like you gonna swing back.
It was like one dude, like this dude right here, his girl called him cheating. The thing about it is he met her in a strip club. She was a stripper.
And he
spent that bread on them damn strippers. And she got mad, but You a stripper. You met her.
Right. And you know he a simp.
You met him a stripper.
And he a simp anyway, so.
No, it wasn't even that though. It was the point that she was only with him because he had mad bread. He
Yeah.
said that shit.
Oh, so what make her think the next bitch ain't gonna do the same thing?
No, because the nigga, when she called him cheating, he was up in a strip club, you know what I'm saying, with another motherfucking bitch. You know what I'm saying? But the bitch he was with was one of the strippers. So I'm like, I'm trying to tell him, this bitch like, how can you feel some kind of way? He in the club that you work in.
Right.
But she said that shit. He said that shit because the first thing he said was, how much money he spent on you? The nigga said, see what I'm talking about? She's so concerned with the money. She don't give a fuck about me out here with this bitch. She's just worried about what I'm spending money with this hoe.
Right.
I guess the nigga ain't care because he like it. Big fat nigga look like he had bread. So he definitely was spending, they was watching that nigga. That nigga was spending bread on them hoes.
That nigga was
Bread.
trick doggy dog, huh? Oh, simple ass. And see, be niggas like him that be fucking the game up.
That nigga, he only fucking with strippers. I don't really fuck with strippers.
Shit.
Fuck that shit. Bitch look good, but I don't want to fuck with a bitch. Too many niggas. I fuck around, you get a bitch looking all good at the strip club. You get back at home that night. Fuck that bitch. Now you get fell in love with that bitch first night. You still putting on the show. You think you getting the real bitch. Meanwhile, she still motherfucking putting on the show for you, nigga.
Right.
You just took it home and made it a private show for your ass.
Nigga done fell in love.
I told you do that dumb shit, man. Go to the goddamn club and call himself making it rain. I mean, he didn't have a lot of money, but you know what I'm saying? He still would do that shit. I'm like, nigga, who are you to be giving $40, $50 away? He's in the club with like $40, $50 in one, and then just throw it up when the lights go out.
Pick him up.
Man, look at these fools. Like, nigga, they don't know you. They don't know how much money you threw out. You know, they see money falling in the ground. Like, nigga, you better than me because I ain't throwing no amount of money. I ain't throwing 21s, 10s, none of that shit.
Nigga, I'm plucking. I'm plucking.
Yeah, right.
Walk by me.
I didn't even know I didn't even know he had threw the money. I mean, he said something, but I didn't know he had threw the money. He told me he had threw it, and I was standing right next to him. Like, nigga, shit, if I ain't know you threw the money, nigga, I'd have been out there coming down and get it.
Nigga.
I thought when I seen everybody died on the dance floor, I thought that shit just dropped from the ceiling or some shit.
Man, bitch walk past me and shit. She gonna come up 10, 20, 30 short. I'm plucking. You ain't even gonna know you got. You ain't even gonna know you got hit. I'm so smooth with that shit. I came out. I remember I came out of motherfucking strip club with $120 profit. My cousin said, "Damn, my cousin watched me do that shit." He said, "You good as shit with that?" I was like, "Yeah." I'm tipping, but I'm plucking more than I'm tipping. I'm tipping you back the shit you already had. But that bitch supposed to stop and count her money. She ain't count her money. It's on. By the time she count her money, I been done already took that shit. I already took some of it.
I ain't never even went to a strip club. I went a few times, but that ain't my thing, because my whole thing is, listen, if I'm giving these bitches money, I'm definitely want some pussy.
Yeah, they want to buy some weed. That's who buy weed a lot.
Oh, yeah, my brother was telling me, Chad was telling me, 2 Chainz got a club down in Atlanta where you can sell weed in that bitch and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas said niggas be up in that bitch and they scale out with just selling weed and everything. He said that shit is straight weed trap.
Street weed trap, man.
I like straight weed trap. I like, damn. But like I said, shit, I remember when we was down there. You know, my wife's best friend, she been down there for a while. So she take wifey to this lyricist lounge shit. Get out there in this joint, wife was like, baby, we can smoke weed in that bitch and everything. Like, you can do whatever.
Damn.
Like, go ahead. She said that shit is cool. I'm out of papers. I don't got the car. This is a problem for me, man. I rolled a blunt earlier. And then like a dumbass, I give it to wife. And she's on the work with the car.
With the blunt.
got enough to make fun for. She get out there for today, so. Yeah, I mean, like back in the day, that's why I used to be weird. That's why I used to be worried when I used to be cheating them girls. And like, this one girl Toby used to mess with. Toby always had a rack of goddamn bitch. And we just came by and told her they get to calling me. And this one bitch who was fucking with Latrice.
Mm-hmm.
What is she? Yeah, Latrice called Ricky Lake on that bitch.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, right. And Ricky Lake was gonna take her case. He gonna take her chick in the show. Y'all gonna. Yeah. Wow, that shit was crazy. I knew some bitches went to Ricky Lake before too. Bitches got embarrassed too.
With the Ricky Lake line and shit.
Yeah, shit. Y'all get off my stage. Y'all can walk back home. Ricky Lake said y'all can walk back. It was so crazy because she had told the girl, one of the girls that was up there, she told me they was on this shit. But she like, I ain't telling you nothing, you gotta catch it. Well, it just so happened out the blue one day, I catch the fucking show. And I ain't never called it. This after Ricky Lake had left and came back. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even, I kind of walk in the house, look for something to watch, flip past.
Why was they going on Ricky Lake? For a free trip?
Yeah, dog. That's all it was, a free trip to New York and Atlanta, in a hotel for free. But they don't get no money. They won't give nobody no money.
That's a waste of time.
Well, what they did was three girls. And what they did was act like that they was all lesbians and one of them was cheating on the other. And what happened was there was another girl on there, and they did something, and Ricky started going in on there, and the girl I knew, they started laughing about Ricky Lake going off on her. Like, so what y'all? The girl was like, so what y'all laughing for? Y'all told a lie just to come up here because y'all wanted a free trip to New York. And Ricky said, what? He said, y'all did. We said, so y'all was lying. All they had to do was say, no, they wasn't. They couldn't even tell Ricky Lake lie no more.
They start laughing and shit, probably.
All they had to do was start looking stupid in the goddamn face. Ricky was like, get out, y'all ready to go. Get off my stage. Yeah, they had to lying because the girl I knew, she wasn't no lesbian. And the other girl, I didn't know her. I knew who she was, but I didn't know her like that. I know her and my wife used to work at Burger King together. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I knew her from. The third girl, I didn't really know like that. I had seen her around, but I didn't really know her like that. And yeah, they got up there. And she told them that one or two of them, they was fucking, and the other one came up there like she was the one that had been cheating. You know what I'm saying? That shit was all kind of crazy shit, bro. I
Out
was
of
like, motherfucker do whatever.
out of one of them motherfucking three, one of them really is a lesbian.
Probably was.
One of them a lesbian.
Probably was. I mean, shit, they all was ugly as hell.
Mm.
And shit, one of them was short, light skinned, horrible looking,
Mm-mm.
shit all over her face. They used to call her Warwick.
Mm-mm.
And then Tasha wasn't really ugly, but shit, Tasha had to be at least a good 350, 360 pounds. And the other girl, I don't remember, I don't know her. I just know she was tall and kind of big. But Tasha, I knew Tasha because Tasha was the one that used to trap out of her house. But she was staying there with her kids and her mama was a fiend. And that's the girl who fucking mama stole all my crack one night when I was asleep. So She stole. I had like a half ounce. Maybe not just maybe like a 4 ounce of crack. That I woke up. I fell asleep on the floor. I woke up. My shit was gone.
Nigga, let me tell you something.
And my coke was gone, and everybody, wasn't nobody there. Nigga, I'm so goddamn mad, man. I go looking at something like, man, I can't, I already done been out all night. I supposed to have been home, but I fell asleep in the trap. So now I know when I go home, Rhonda gonna be mad as a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I go in the refrigerator, nigga, they had just made groceries. They refrigerator and freezer was full to the top, my nigga.
Oh, that shit yours.
You hear me too? Nate, when I tell you I took everything out the refrigerator, my nigga, I took everything. And there was nobody there, nobody outside that seen me or that I seen me, but everybody knew I took that shit. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Bitch took my goddamn crack, nigga. That's all I had.
You lucky that's all that you got done.
You damn right. You lucky that's all. If you had, it would have been more enough for me to take. I would have took that too. And what made me mad, I'm walking in there. If I had a car, it'd have been different. But I was in the goddamn, I was walking. My nigga, I'm walking down the street with about 20, 30 bags of goddamn groceries, my nigga. So, they got some food. They had a lot of food stamps.
Damn.
Yeah, I was mad about that shit, man. I was mad as hell, but that's all the crack I had.
Yeah.
Took the last. I'm like, damn. They see she would have broke a piece off. I would have been mad, but
What Veronda say?
all my shit.
I know you had to hear that shit.
She was damn right. Did that. The only thing about it was shit. As I'm walking home, I see her daddy pass me. He taking her to work. I said, yeah, she mad, because usually what she do wait for me to get home, then she just ride the bus to goddamn work. Nigga, not this morning. Her dad took her to work, nigga. She was hot.
She seen you with the groceries, though.
She said, don't give a fuck. I still stay out all night.
You be like,
One man took me stay out all night. I was just high, and I fell asleep on the floor in the crib.
and even if you told the truth, she ain't gonna believe you no way.
I mean,
Not
I
really.
don't know if she believed me now, but still the fact I just didn't come home, period. Man, nigga, shit. Come on, nigga, shit.
Late night travel.
Because at first, when we first moved there, we didn't have no electricity, nigga. All we had was gas. So when she came home from work, I was motherfucking drive out to the goddamn to the trap and make some bread. Stop by the goddamn it was a time when even Waffle House, it was open house diner. Stop by there, get us all something to eat at the end of the night. But just so happened that night I fell asleep. So when I woke up, nigga, it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. Nigga, I'm like, I can't go. I'm like, I've been out all night. Ain't no fucking way I can go home empty-handed. You know what I'm saying? I gotta show out and get out here doing something all night. This man ain't got no money or nothing to come home with. That bitch had me mad, man. I wanted to beat the shit out that goddamn. I said, I'm gonna kill your mama. My mama ain't take no stuff, bitch. Yes, your mama did. I'm not stupid, bitch. Your mama did take my shit. She ain't took it, then you took it.
And shit, where was mama at when you got up, though? Gone. Somebody smoking the hell out of that shit.
It was nobody there when I woke up, my nigga. The house was completely empty. There was nobody there. There was nobody outside.
Nigga,
Nobody
she got all that crack. It was crackopolis. That motherfucker shit. It was crackatopian. It was crackopolis. They cracking it off in out that motherfucker. She like shit. They geeking like shit.
That's why the house was empty, because everybody knows she took my shit.
How Tyrone saying shit. I want to rock. He said, sprinkle a little crack on it.
That's what pissed me off so bad, Nate, because it took me so long to build. It didn't take so long. Just that week there wasn't nobody out there. I was the only one on the block, bro. I'm talking about, I got a 20 double up for my homeboy, and that was Monday morning. I just got to City Farm. That Sunday at 6 o'clock. I had just been out the goddamn City Farm, and at the time me and Rhonda was beefing, and I ain't motherfucking and so we had to go to court and shit, and I think I had to go to court that Friday, but when I got out of the City Farm that goddamn this Sunday, Nigga, I was the only one out there. They had locked up over the weekend. They had locked up everybody that was in their house. I was the only nigga out there, bro. I was the only nigga on the block, nigga. The only nigga. I'm talking about that 20. I bought that 20 double up. The PC game was so big. I sold the shit for $100. Took my call my nigga. You let me get the 8-ball for $100. You know what I'm saying? Chop the 8-ball down, took the 8-ball back, and got me a quarter. I think he was trying me like $175 for that quarter, $200. They went in $200. Then I off that joint, went back and got me another quarter. Then I took what I had all together and bought me a half ounce. So that was on that Thursday. They goddamn Thursday night. I went to. You still that night?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh yeah. Thursday night I went to the goddamn up here, my accent, up here on Jimmy Boulevard in motherfucking Ward, where they the goddamn where that fucking Burger King at. Used to be a store back there called Fashion Parade. They had all the clothes, all the shoes. And I go to that motherfucker dog Thursday morning. Bought me a fucking hoodie, some new jeans, some new sneaks. Looking fresh as a bitch. A new motherfucking goddamn it Esco t-shirt. Had the Sean John hoodie. I don't remember what pants them was. I know I bought me some Air Force One. Cause they the same color as the goddamn the Sean John hoodie. The Sean John hoodie had Sean John in real big letters across the front of it. That hoodie was big as a bitch.
Yeah. That hoodie was hard to get though.
So I go, yeah, right. So I go to goddamn it the court with Veranda Friday, and we get to court, and I don't even know what the judge said, but we had to walk back and get on the bus when it was over. I'm like, can I come sit with you? Dad just on fire, laughing, smiling or some shit. Cause we got that. Matter of fact, that's the day she walked in the crib and kicked my motherfucker out of my. I had my PlayStation and my 64 in the middle of the floor. She just kicked the shit out of both of the motherfuckers. So I ended up looking her up, and I think she ran out the crib or some shit, and the landlord was out there. The bitch don't tell me to leave. Don't ever come over here no more.
How the hell she gonna tell you leave?
You know what I'm saying? Bro, that bitch is just nasty like that. Like I told you, when they had that warrant, when they had me on that crime line shit, they put me in the paper. That bitch seen the police ride through the neighborhood and stopped them and told them that I be in that crib right there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I told Ron, I'm like, babe, I got to go. I said, because I know that bitch gonna snitch on me. She gonna tell him I'm up in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? I know she is, because she gonna feel they offering some money for my ass because I'm on crime line. But actually, the funny part about this shit, I was on crime line, but I was just up there for a probation violation. They didn't put that I stopped going, because really what I was up there for, I mean, what they was looking at me for, that I was doing time on the city farm. And I never finished doing that shit. I stopped going there. I stopped going on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think when you escape like that from them low security joints, I don't think they can put that shit on the goddamn news and shit. So they put me up there for a probation violation. And the fucked up shit was, nigga, how could I have a probation violation? I was doing time. You can't do time and be on probation too. So that's how I ended up beating that shit.
Hell yeah, that's on the way.
But the shit was fucked up because I still ended up doing probably like 3-4 months just because of that shit though. Because I had other charges too, and that shit was a show cause. So I couldn't even go to court for that shit. So all my other court shit finished. So because of that, instead of me being motherfucking locked up for like 90 days, I was almost locked up for like 6-7 months in Newport News jail.
That
And I
shit
was so
crazy.
motherfucking mad,
I've been hot than a
the
motherfucker,
crazy shit,
man.
I didn't even know nothing. I I told you, I figured they was looking for me because I stopped going to the city farm. But like I said, when wifey brother came over and said they had me on crime line, but he said he didn't know what for. 2 days later, I called it and it said for a PP-15. What's it? Yeah, PV-15. I'm like, I don't know what a PV-15 is. You know what I'm saying? But and that was so crazy because they put me on crime line. I literally went down the very next day because after I seen me on crime line over the weekend, that Monday morning they had me in the newspaper. My picture and everything. You know what I'm saying? Then like I said, when they I'm only there for a probation violation. But when they came to my house to get me, it was like 15, 20 cops, and every last one of them had their guns drawn, and a couple of them had shotguns. Damn sure did. Damn sure did. I even asked the cop, like, yo, man, what y'all coming down like that for? Man, what I'm wanted for? He said, yeah, I see it's just a minor offense. He said, but it's a shame, because we heard that you like to fight cops and shoot at cops and shit. I'm like, I would like to know who told y'all that, because ain't even been no trouble around here, so nobody even say no shit like that about me.
Where you get where you get that shit from?
Dog, the fucking landlord told them niggas that shit, bro.
The fuck?
Nah, that bitch was nasty like that, bro. That one time me and Vonda getting into it, dog, she already formed her opinion that she ain't like me.
She probably wanted to holler at you.
Even though I'm staying out here at this apartment complex, I gotta sneak in and out the motherfucker because of that bitch. Like during the daytime, because then she one of them landlords that walk through the apartment complex talking to everybody, chilling and shit. You know what I'm saying? The way I come, I gotta come in through this other apartment complex, come through the fence, and then walk in and come through my back door. But you still gotta be careful because sometimes she be walking down behind the apartments. You know what I'm saying? She was nosy as a bitch.
She trying to find some shit.
And come and find out she snitched on me and they ain't never give her shit. There was so many cops, nigga. That shit was crazy, nigga. And the crazy thing about it is right when they knocked on the door, I was just getting ready to walk out the door. I was just stepping on. I was just stepping around like, yo, I gotta go for a minute. I said, I don't know where I'm going, but I'll be back tonight, though. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I say it, then I hear a knock at the door.
Motherfucking police.
But I ain't gonna lie, dog. I ain't know what was going on. I thought I was about to do at least a couple years, bro. Just off the goddamn. It was if you think about it because I had that probation violation, but then my PO put in for that goddamn show cause. Not my show, not the show cause. I don't know who put the show cause in, but whoever put it in. But that what the show cause was, when the judge sentenced me for that shit, he gave me 5 years, suspended all of it but 90 days. So I had to do 90 days. You know what I'm saying? So with the show cause came. The show cause was trying to make the judge suspend that sentence and give me the 5 years. Dog, when I tell your ass, when they lock me up, my judge is on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
So I got the goddamn dice judge who don't like men from what I hear. I don't really know nothing about it. Dog, and when she called me up, some white dude come running in the courtroom from out in the hallway. With his hand flying in the air. I think I'm flying with some paper in his hand. And it was like crazy. It was like right when she called me, he come running in that motherfucker. I'm in the orange jumpsuit now. The bailiff bringing me from the back up there, and as I'm walking up, I turn and see the white dude running up in there, flying. He gave her the paperwork. She looked at me, and she said, "You lucky." She said, because this paper is from your judge, the judge that sentenced you, and he told me to just make you finish your time out of the city farm straight, no more weekends. Now that bitch is gonna give me my 5 years, bro. And I know because everybody that went in her that day, before her that day, came back with a lot of time and fucked up. That bitch was being nasty, but she was trying to get this to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court still denied her ass. But they said she was giving out too much time and too harsh time. joke. That bitch license plate said 25 to life.
God damn. This shit crazy.
That bitch was a judge. That bitch was a judge. Her name was Judge Ashley.
And she would put motherfuckers away.
No, 25 to life is what her license plate said. Oh, shit. Man, what's going on with this Harley beating you, bro?
Who? Where you beat me at?
Yeah, he beat you the other day. He beat you. If he didn't beat you once, that's too many times. He ain't even no man player.
That little luck thing.
You been over there slipping, bro.
Yeah.
That's what's going on. You been over there bullshit.
Shit.
If anybody's gonna beat you, you see Holly's gonna beat you. He don't even play the game like that.
Ain't no beat me. Everybody get lucky from time to time. Can't stop it. What? Ain't no beating me today though. He just left. He played yet.
Holly been practicing like a mother.
Yeah. Little tricks. Yeah, them little tricks. A little pass out the backfield and run your little running back. Shit, I already know what to stop there. I showed him how to stop it. He been exposed now. Shit, what time is it?
You better come on. I'm gonna be the fell asleep.
Who you waiting on? Who you waiting on? You cut out.
Hello?
Yeah, I say you waiting on who again?
Oh, okay.
I heard you and Harley. I ain't even hear. That's all I heard.
Talking to me?
Yeah, what was you saying? Your mic cut out.
Oh, shit, I don't even know what I was saying when that shit went out. Oh, no, I was saying Savage was taking forever. I mean, I fell asleep on his ass.
Shit, I'm about to go get me something to eat in a few minutes.
I got these people working. Spoke up too late. I got in there. The other side of the room. The blunt on the other side of the room. I'm on another side of the room.
Shit, that ain't lazy. That's called just chilling. What's that right here?
I'm high as hell. I took my medicine.
That's what I got to do.
I goddamn smoked 2 blunts with Ronda this morning.
Shit, it's 1 o'clock. I ain't ate. Took my medicine. I'm about to go get me something to eat. Get off this damn game real fast.
Jump on that shit, but
So,
be fucking around with that shit.
yeah, I gotta go do that shit right now. Shit, sitting up here nodding and shit. I need to be doing that. Shit, take it. Yeah. Shit, but shit, I'm gonna link up with you in a little bit, man. Let me go eat and shit, chill out.
Alright, I'll be there, bro.
All right, then I'll play a little bit later on and shit.
Alright,
All right.